is our very own Jolani Martinez.
So jealous.
Soaking up the sun.
So jealous. How's it going out there, Joe?
Hey, Kyle. Hey, Davis. So, like the commentator said, we're really seeing the true beauty of Waimea Bay. I mean, the waves are so gorgeous, so big, and definitely hearing a lot of oohing and awing throughout the day.
Wow,
oh,
that is so crazy. I mean, just from all the visuals that we've been seeing, it just seems like what a remarkable event that's going on. I mean, 7 years, guys. We waited 7 years for this.
7 years, and you know, you were telling us about just the people, the amount of people that were here, and you know, talking to folks that parked all the way at Foodland, and people that got there like last night. Just talk about the crowds and just the sheer mass of humanity that you see behind you.
Gosh, like Guy Hoggy says, it looks like there's up to 50,000 people here. And our full-time Peter Tang is actually panning to show you that people are actually sitting in the trees and sitting in the hills just to see the eddy competition. There are some people leaving. They've got their chairs on their backs. There's also a long line of people at the restrooms, and as I said earlier, I'm trying to avoid drinking as much water so that I don't have to wait in that crazy long line over there at the porta potties. But again, there are thousands of people here, some with their tents, they got coolers, foods, others didn't come quite prepared. It is kind of getting hot out here.
Oh, you better stay hydrated, Jolani. I know you don't want to wait in those lines, but please stay hydrated out there for us. And you know, we're talking about the people, and obviously, you know, EMS and Ocean Safety have made it very apparent throughout the week that they want people to be safe, they want people to be smart. And there was unfortunately an incident that happened a little earlier this morning. Jolani, give us some details as to what happened.
Yes, so Honolulu Emergency Services says there was a 14-year-old boy at the start of the day who was here watching the eddy competition, who fell about 10 feet from a tree. He ended up getting transported to the ER in serious condition. A little down the road over there by Sharks Cove, there was a family. A wave came crashing into the shore. A family of three, including a mom, a grandfather, and a baby. The baby ended up underneath the house. We actually have sound from a lifeguard who responded to that call.
He was holding the baby, and the baby was all soaking wet, like sand all over. And the lady was really injured, and the daddy was really injured too. So and then like I got the baby, calmed down a little bit, and we call you guys. So it was right.
Yeah, we're watching B-roll right now of that rescue. You just heard it from that lifeguard. It just goes to show really that, you know, you can't mess with Mother Nature. And, you know, having this big of a swell, we knew it was a risk of having, you know, this type of coastal issues with some of these North Shore homes. I mean, we've seen it in the past, and, you know, it's just something that, you know, you have to be careful with. So just goes to show you got to stay safe out there. Luckily, nothing serious.
Absolutely.
Jelani, I'm actually hearing a lot of cheering right now. What's going on over there?
There's a lot of cheering right now, and that's a sign that someone's probably catching a wave right now. We can't really see it. It's really crowded, but people are standing up right now, and there's a lot of cheering going on. Like I said, we're really seeing the true beauty of Waimea Bay right now.
And you know, we always talk about being safe, and Jolani, you and I both know, you know, growing up on that side, never turn your back to the ocean, right? So everybody is watching and enjoying. Jolani, again, let's get your perspective. You know, first time at an eddy, first time experiencing it. You know, growing up in that area, I've never been to an eddy, and neither of you. So how has this been for you as your first time?
I am in awe. It's so cool to see Waimea Bay like this, because anytime I do come, you have no problem finding a spot to put up tents and all that. But no, even getting here was kind of crazy. We were expecting traffic to be backed up all the way to Haleiwa, and it was actually smooth sailing until a little after Laniakea Beach, where it started to slow down. But man, people parked all the way down toward the end of Haleiwa. Some may have biked here, may have walked here. They had coolers with them, their kids with them. I mean, my neighbors, they got dropped off in Haleiwa and they biked it all the way out here. And there are hundreds of bikes stacked up at the top of the hill. So people are determined to come watch the Eddie. And like you said, it's been 7 years since this competition happened. And now I see why people make that trip. You know, we interviewed this couple who's camped out right next to us. They had the right idea. Now they had been planning for this for over the last week. They've been here since yesterday afternoon, spent the day at the beach, and waited till about 4 in the morning when people were allowed to come here. They've had some pretty sweet seats. So definitely for some people it took a lot of planning.
Oh my gosh, I can't imagine being out there all afternoon, all night camping out. I mean, you camp out at the beach and, you know, just make an entire event out of it, just the spectacle. Jelani, thank you again for joining us, giving us the latest as far as EMS and all the action out on the beach. Enjoy yourself, stay hydrated, sunscreen, girl, please, please, please be safe. Thank you so much for joining us, Jelani.
Thank you so much, Joe.
Thank you. Y'all are definitely missing out, but you guys are doing a great job back at the studio.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, we're going to talk to you one more time coming in a bit as we wrap up this footage or this coverage.
Yep.
So thank you, Joe. Stick with us. Stick with us on the stream. If you're watching right now, we will see you in a bit.